Hello, my dear student. Today we're gonna talk about new lesson in algebra. It's called the algebraic term. If the price of a pen is X pound, then the price of 3 pens. When we wanted to find the price of 3 pens, here we multiply 3 by X. So we can write 3 multiplied by X, or we can write 3X. This form is called algebraic term, and any algebraic term, it will be formed from a number and symbol. The number here, 3, is called coefficient, and the symbol here, it will be algebraic factor. Okay, the degree of algebraic term, it is the sum of degree of all algebraic factors. Let's see exercise number 1. Negative 5xy is algebraic term. Its coefficient here, it will be, yes, the number negative 5. And what about the degree? I told you before, we must find the power above each symbol here and add them. We haven't here any power above x or y, so it will be considering is 1. When we have any letter or symbol without any power, is considering its power equal 1. So when we add them, 1 plus 1, it will be from the second degree. Another exercise, we have here y is algebraic term. Its coefficient, we haven't here any number beside the y. Also, when we haven't here any number, is considering as 1, because 1 multiply y, it will be equal y. So the coefficient here, it will be equal 1. And the degree, we take the power above the y, it will be also 1, so it will be of the first degree. Number 3. We have here negative 3x raised to power 2y raised to power 1 is algebraic term. Its coefficient here, it will be the number negative 3. And its degree, we add all power above the x and the y. X here has 2, y here raised to power 1. When we add 2 to 1, it will be of the third degree. Number 4, we have here just the number 7. This is a special case. We can say 7 here is absolute term. And what about its coefficient here? It will be equal 7. But what about the degree of 7 here? Because we have here just the number, we haven't here any symbol. So we can considering beside 7 any symbol raised to power 0. Because any symbol, for example, x raised to power 0, y raised to power 0, it will be equal 1. And 7 multiply 1, it will be the same number 7. So, when we have any number, it's called absolute term, and it will be of the 0 degree, because we considering beside it any letter raised to power 0. Follow. We will talk about the algebraic expression. What is the meaning of algebraic expression? It contains one or more algebraic terms and separate between them by using the sign plus or minus. How? Let's see exercise to understand this point. Number 1, he gave me here negative 2x plus 5xy. This form is called algebraic expression. And it has how many algebraic terms here? Because we see here the sign plus, it's so clear it has 2 algebraic terms, negative 2x and 5xy. So it will be algebraic expression has 2 algebraic terms. What about the name of this algebraic expression? When we have algebraic expression have 2 algebraic terms, is called binomial. Is called binomial. And what about the degree of this algebraic expression? Take care here to find the degree of algebraic expression. we must find the degree of each algebraic term alone and take the highest one. I means we must find the degree of this algebraic term negative 2x alone. It will be of the first degree. And we must find the degree of the second algebraic term 5xy here. We add x here raised to power 1 and y raised to power 1, so it will be of the second degree. And we will take the highest one, this of the first degree and this of the second degree. Which here is the highest? Yes, it will be of the second degree. So this algebraic expression, it will be of the second degree. Number 2, he gave me here 5x minus 7xy plus 5. This is called algebraic expression. It has how many here algebraic terms? 5x and 7xy and 5. So it formed from 3 algebraic terms. What about the name of algebraic expression in which has 3 algebraic terms? It will be trinomial. It's called trinomial. What about the degree of this algebraic expression? Yes, we must find the degree of each algebraic term alone and take the highest one. 5x here, it will be of the first degree. 7xy, it will be of the second degree. 5 here is absolute term, so it will be of the 0 degree. And it takes the highest one, so it will be of the second degree. Number 3, okay, he gave me here negative 4xyzl. What about this algebraic expression? This is formed from only one algebraic term. Why? Because we haven't here any sign plus or minus separate between these symbols. We have just negative 4 multiply x multiply y multiply z multiply l. So all of them is considering as one algebraic term. When we have algebraic expression formed from only one algebraic term, this is called monomial. This is called monomial. What about its degree? Yes, we just find the degree of this algebraic term and it will be also the same degree of this algebraic expression. So we add all power above x and y and z and l and it will be of the fourth degree because we haven't here any power. So it's considering everyone raised to power 1 and by adding 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 it will be of fourth degree. Note here the degree of algebraic expression, yes, is the highest power of algebraic term in the algebraic expression. Second note here, the degree of absolute term is 0. Yes, except 0. When we have 0, we can say the degree here it will be 0. But any number is called absolute term, its degree it will be equal 0. Let's see more exercise. Number 1, complete. The coefficient of the algebraic term negative xy raised to power 3. It will be equal, yes, when we haven't here any number, I told you we considering it will be 1, but we have here negative, so it will be negative 1. And what about the degree of this algebraic term? We add all power above every symbol here, x here raised to power 1 and y here raised to power 0. By adding them, it will be of the fourth degree. The coefficient here of algebraic term negative 2c raised to power 2. What about the coefficient here? Okay, we can say the coefficient here by two ways. We can say it will be negative 2 raised to power 2. Or we can say negative 2 raised to power 2 equal 4. So both of them are right. And what about the degree here? Because 2, it will be distribution above the number negative 2 and c. So c here, it will be raised to power 2 and take only the power raised above the symbol. so it will be of the second degree. The degree of absolute term in any algebraic expression, it will be equal, yes, will be equal 0. The algebraic expression negative 2x raised to power 6 plus 5y is called what? Yes, it's called binomial. Why binomial? Because it forms from two algebraic terms. And what about its degree? Yes, as a first I told you before, we must calculate the degree of each algebraic term alone and take the highest one. Negative 2x raised to power 6, the degree here it will be of 6 degree. And what about 5y? Y here raised to power 1, so it will be of the first degree, and by taking the highest one it will be 6 degree. Finally, the algebraic expression 4a raised to power 5 plus 3b raised to power 8 minus 5 is called what? Because it formed from 3 algebraic terms, it will be is called, yes, trinomial. And what about its degree? By taking the highest power, this of the 5th degree and this of the 8th degree and this of 0 degree, so it will be 8th degree. Thanks for your listening. Goodbye in the next session.